The LG V20 user here, and today I will be giving you guys my thoughts and opinions on the LG V30. The LG V30 got announced today by LG. So the third generation of the LG V series is now here, the LG V30. So I'm gonna give you guys a specs and shit. So I'm on gsminute.com here. So as you can tell by the look of the LG V30, it looks like a bigger LG G6. And there's one thing that you guys will notice: there is no secondary display on this one, which, in my opinion, in my opinion, I don't like it because I love the second display on the V20. It's great to access your apps and access functions like your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth flashlight, and etc. And you can play your music through that and all that. But this one doesn't have the secondary display. So let's get into this, guys. It's basically a bigger LG G6. It's front and back of the phone. Um, it got supposed to get released next month, September. It weighs 158 grams, 7.4 millimeter thickness, and with 7.1.2 nougat. 64 gigabytes of storage. MicroSD card slot, of course. That's really good. I'm gonna go back in here. The screen size on the LG V30 is bigger. It's a 6-inch display, 1440 by 2880 pixels. So that's pretty good. The screen's a bit bigger, and I do like that. Yeah, 16 megapixel camera on the back, 4 gigabytes of RAM, Snapdragon 835 from Qualcomm, 3300 mAh battery. So the only thing that is the same from the V20 from last year is that the 16 megapixel camera, the 4 gigabytes of RAM, but the processor is better and the screen's a bit bigger. And let's just send some pictures. Sorry about that. Here it is in like bluish color, which is pretty. It's meh, but whatever. But here it is, guys. The LG V30. It's available. That's a blue color right there. You have your volume button on the left, and your power fingerprint sensor on the back, and you had the dual camera setup like you did on the LG V20. Camera flash there. You have some type of logo there, and you have your LG logo. It's available in 4 colors. I believe it is black, silver, gray, and like a bluish color, I guess. And it has the V30 logo on the right in the middle of it. This time the V20 logo was at the bottom of it last year, but the V30 logo is right underneath the fingerprint sensor on the back. And yeah. And I'm guessing your headphone jack and charging port and speaker are at the bottom of the phone, guys. So that's quick pictures of the phone. And I mean, it's basically a bigger G6, guys. The only thing I don't like about it is no secondary display. Cause I know you guys that have the V20 right now, some of you guys might not like that. They that the video don't have a secondary display. Some of you guys might not like that. Cause if you guys had the LG V10, the LG V20, yeah, guys know that those two phones had the secondary displays and stuff like that. And also, if you guys didn't know, there's another version of the LG V30. It's the LG V30 Plus, 128 gigabytes of storage. So that's a win right there. The V20 only had 64 gigabytes of storage only. So the V30 supports GSM, HSP, LTE, and CDMA, of course. It got announced today, August 31st. It's coming soon, September 2017. The phone weighs 5.57 ounces. It takes a nano SIM card. Don't matter if you buy a single SIM version or dual SIM. It takes a nano SIM. It still retains a military spec. It still retains that. So that's a nice feature to have. And for the first time in the LG V series, the LG V30 is waterproof. It's IP68 certified, dust and waterproof over 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. So that's about, I think, 5 feet if I'm not mistaken. Someone please correct me in the comments section of the video. The LG V30 has a Oled display, which is pretty interesting. 6 inches, like I said earlier in the video. 81.2 81.2% screen body ratio, 1440 by 2880 pixels, and it has a 537 ppi. So this screen is a bit better than my V20. The V20 had a 513 ppi. As you see right there, this is V20 right there, and the related device is LG V20. The G6 was right there. Let me zoom back up in here. It has multi-touch, of course. I think the resolution is Quad HD Plus display, if I'm not mistaken. So the Oled display will probably help out with battery life, I guess, because the V20 had an LCD panel, IPS display, and all. Corning Gorilla Glass 5, of course. So that's nice. Has Dolby Vision. HDR10. I'm not sure what that is. Has always on display. So like it was on the like it's on the G6, it has an always on display. So you can see the time and notifications and stuff like that. So that's pretty good. I'm so used to the always on display on my V20. I don't know what I do without it, but it has the LG Optimus UX 6.8 plus interface like it is on the G6, but this one has a bit more features than it does on the G6. Android 7.1.2 Nougat. It will get Android Oreo probably in 2018. It has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 like it does on the S8 and stuff like that. The V20 had a Snapdragon 820, and the V20 I think had like a Snapdragon 808, 810, something like that. It's an octa-core processor. It's a 4 cores at 2.45 gigahertz, and then 4 cores at 1.9 gigahertz. The V20 was a quad-core processor, so it was pretty good. The V20 so runs pretty good. If you don't have no issues with the V20, but I have issues with my V20, so I'm having issues with my V20. But other than that, the V21 is great and all that. 64 gigabytes of memory, 4 gigabytes of RAM. The LG V30 Plus has 128 gigabytes of memory, 4 gigabytes of RAM, so that's pretty good. So the only thing that is different between the regular V30 and the V30 Plus is that they double the storage, pretty much it. So not much change there. It has those 16 megapixel cameras. It has a f1.6 aperture lens, OIS, 3-axis lasers and face detection, autofocus, plus 13 megapixel f1.9 aperture, no autofocus, LED flash. So I think the main camera is the main back camera, 16 megapixels, in the wide angle camera is like 13, so that's pretty good. So yeah. Like I said, it was 16 and 8 on the back on the V20. And the I think the V10 had a 13 megapixel camera, and that was it. It has geotag and touch focus, face detection, HDR panorama. It records 4K videos at 30 frames per second, 1080p videos at 30 frames per second, 720p videos at 120 frames per second. It has 24-bit stereo sound receiving, HDR video. 5 megapixel front-facing camera, f2.2 aperture lens, and it records 1080p video on the front. I was hoping the camera would be 8 megapixels, but 5 is still not too bad. It has vibration, MP3, wave ringtones, and all that shit. Loudspeaker, yes. 3.5 headphone jack, yes. 32-bit audio, B&O Play certified. That's probably what that logo is on the back of the V30. If you guys check out the pictures, it has 24-bit audio recording, active noise cancellation with dedication mic. That's probably on the top of the phone, I guess. It has Wi-Fi 82.11 ABG and an AC, dual band Wi-Fi Direct DLNA hotspot, Bluetooth 5.0, so that's really nice. And low energy Bluetooth and other shit on the Bluetooth, so that's a win right there. The V20 had the Bluetooth 4.2. Yeah, I guys will notice I'm comparing the two phones, but hey, comparison video is good. NFC, yes. Radio, no. But it depends on what version you get, though. You had USB 3.1 Type C. fingerprint sensor, rear mounted, accelerometer, gyro, proximity, compass, color, spectrum. So I guess you can adjust the colors and shit on here. So it's pretty cool. Messaging, your standard messages there. HTML file browser. If I have Chrome installed. Java Nova has fast charging, 50% in 36 minutes. Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0 from Qualcomm. Wireless charging, so that's a first on the LG V series. MP4, MP3 player, photo video editor, document editor, non-removable 30,300 mAh battery. This is the first time that the V series will not have a removable battery. I personally don't like that because what if you need to take out your battery for something? What if your fan is giving you issues and you need to take out the battery? The removable battery, I don't like that, but they did it because the waterproofing and shit. So the battery should be a bit better on this phone. We'll see. Colors is available in 2 colors according to this. Cloud Silver and Macaron Blue or something like that. The price of the V30 is about €900. So this is an expensive ass phone though. And look, man, you know, for a person who has the V20, I'm not impressed with this. Not really, but I like the fact that it has waterproof. It has like the fact that it has wireless charging, and all that shit. And also, it has a floating bar. If you guys, it has a floating bar. I seen a little bit of that on YouTube. I'm not impressed with the floating bar. I'm not impressed with that shit. I'm not impressed with it. You know, I'm not impressed with the floating bar. I mean, I think LG did a fucking backwards on this. They took away the second display. They removed the removable battery. Did they still have the quad deck shit on here? Did they still have the quad deck shit on here? I'm not sure. The quad deck shit's awesome if you have good headphones in a way. Yeah, like I said, I like the fact that it has this V30 has 2 storage options, 64 and 128 gigabytes. If you get the V30 Plus, you'll have 128 gigabytes. So I do like that. That's a win right there. I like the fact it has wireless charging, waterproofing, bigger screen, a better processor, better battery. But I mean, look, man, I'm not really impressed with the V30, and some people are not really impressed with it anyway, man. I mean, it's basically, the V30 is basically a bigger G6, but this has more features than the G6, obviously, because it has the Optimus UX 6.0 Plus interface. It has more software features on this than it does on the G6, and yeah, I mean, I will not be getting the V30. I'm not getting it because I've had so much issues with my V20. If I didn't have much issues with my V20, I probably would have gotten the V30. But after seeing this, I'm not getting the V30. Period. I'm gonna get it. I don't know what my next one's gonna be, but I'm not getting the V30. This probably be my last. This probably be my first and last LG V series phone that I'll ever get is the V20. It's basically a bigger G6, guys. There's not much to it. Hopefully the camera is recessed into the phone. Hopefully the camera doesn't stick out. And hopefully, yeah. Hopefully this phone won't have much issues, but because the V20 has boot loop issues and shit, people can say, oh, the V20 don't have it. The V20 does have it. Has boot loop issues. There's some cases about that. The camera lens on the V20 can break easily. I mean, hopefully LG fixed that shit, but I'm not impressed with the V30. I'm not impressed with it. I'm not. But you guys may have a different opinion. You guys might like the V30. Then hey, that's fine. You know, you buy the phone if you want your money. Buy the phone, whatever. But I'm not impressed with the V30. I'm just not. It's basically a bigger G6. But there's a few things I do like about it. I like the fact that it's waterproof, so that's a definite win. Wireless charging. It still has a quick charge on that Quick Charge 3.0. It has a Snapdragon 835. It has a bigger battery at 3300 milliamps, so only 100 milliamps bigger than the last year's V20. It has wireless charging, so that's a win. Like I said, NFC, no IR blast on this. So they got rid of that. So I really never used the IR blast anyway, but I'm pretty sure that some of y'all who had the V20 used the IR blaster, but it's not here. But yeah, basically they did take they took the features that the V20 had and took them out of the phone. I don't think this phone even, I don't know if this phone has the quad DAC shit on here or not. Probably not. But hey, whatever. I'm not getting this phone. I know that I'm giving this phone a lot of hell and a lot of shit. But hey, it's my fucking opinion, and you know, I'm just telling like it is. I'm getting my opinion. If you guys don't like it, y'all guys don't gotta agree with me. But hey, it's my opinion, my video. I say what I want. So yeah. So I want to know if you guys will be getting the LG V30 or the LG V30 Plus. The phone is supposed to be around $900 Euro, but it's probably gonna be a little bit. I think the V30 is gonna be a little bit more expensive than the V20 from last year when it came out. So I'm not getting the V30 period because I've had so much issues with my V20, and this may be my last LG phone ever. Maybe we'll see. You know, so the LG V30 is coming out in September, like I said. The V30 is on every carrier that you can think of: Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, Sprint, US Cellular. Fuck the settings, sorry about that. Also, it's going to alter all the major carriers in US Cellular. You guys can buy this phone. Unlike and use it on prepaid carriers in the United States on AT&T prepaid, Cricket, Metro PCS, Track Phone, Net 10, Straight Talk, and stuff like that. And yeah, there's a few things I do like about the phone, but I'm not impressed with the V30, guys. I'm not impressed with it. They took away the secondary display, and I'm not a dude. The secondary display on the V20 was fucking beast mode, because you can have your favorite apps. You can get quick access to your Wi-Fi, flashlight, Bluetooth, and your music and shit like that. But they got rid of all that shit. I think in my opinion, I think the V30 is a downgrade from the V20 in my opinion. But some of you guys might disagree with that. But hey, it's your opinion, you know. It's basically a bigger LG G6 here, man. But there is a plus version which gets you double the storage, which I do like that. So the only things I like about the V30 is wireless charging, waterproof, Qualcomm Quick Touch 3.0, the bigger screen, bigger battery, better processor, fingerprint sensor and shit like that. But I don't like they got rid of the second screen. Come the fuck on. Why the hell did you do that, LG? I bet you when the LG V40 comes out next year, I bet you they're not gonna have a second display on that shit. Cause I think now the secondary display now, I think that time is over. I think that era is over. I think the V30 don't have a secondary display. The V40 ain't gonna have one. I mean, we'll see next year if the V40 has a secondary display. I doubt it, but we'll see next year. But man, I'm really disappointed in the LG V30, man. But there is a few things I do like about the phone though. But hey, if you guys are a fan of the LG V series, you know, get the V30 if you want. If you guys want to get the V30, let me know. I mean, I think this is a downgrade, and I'm very disappointed in LG and this shit. I'm very disappointed, man. But like I said, there's a few things I do like about the phone though. So there's that. But I mean, come on, man. LG went backwards on this phone in terms of features and shit like that. But they did up the battery, they upped the screen, the processor, the memory if you get the plus version. The floating bar shit, dude, that shit's fucking stupid. The floating bar, that shit's stupid. That shit's fucking stupid. Fuck that. I'd rather have a secondary display, dude. Fuck the floating bar. That shit's stupid. Okay, the floating bar. Can you customize it like you can the secondary display? Can you have your favorite apps on there? Can you have your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, and shit on there? Can you answer calls with a floating bar? I don't fucking know. But like I said, I'm very disappointed in LG and this shit. The V30 is my opinion. In my opinion, it's a downgrade from the V20. But hey, I know people are gonna get this phone, but you know, it's your fucking money. Buy it and whatever. But man, I'm just disappointed in LG, man. They got rid of some features. The fucking secondary display. What the fuck, man? So basically, the V30 is basically a bigger G6, like I've been saying the last couple of times now. So if you guys wanted the G6, but if you guys wanted the G6 but didn't want to get it then, get the fucking V30. It's basically a bigger G6, man. Basically what it is, bigger G6. I mean, come on, man. So yeah, guys, I'm very disappointed in LG. That's probably a long ass video, but hey, I just gave you guys my thoughts and opinions on it, and I'm not really impressed with the LG V30. I'm not getting it. The V20 is probably my first and last LG V series phone, probably, because I'm having so much issues with my V20. It's not even funny. It's fucking frustrating as hell. I do love my V20, and I'm gonna miss it when I get a new phone. I'm gonna miss the secondary display and shit. I'm gonna miss my V20 so fucking much. Even though I'm having issues with that, I'm gonna miss it so fucking much because the secondary display. I mean, come on, LG. What the fuck, man? And we'll see what the LG V40 brings next year. We'll see. So let me know what you guys think about the LG V30 from LG, guys. It's coming out in September. It's gonna be available on all carriers. So if you guys want to get that, get it. If you guys want to use some prepaid, you guys have to buy it outright and pay almost $1,000 for the phone, I guess. So yeah, man, I'm very disappointed in LG on this phone. I'm not getting the V30, period. So, yeah. So, what do you guys think about the V30? What do you guys think about it? Are you guys gonna get it? Are you guys not gonna get it? Do you guys have the LG V20? Did you guys have the LG V10 from 2015? I mean, LG did a fucking backwards on this shit, man. So I'm probably long this video, but I'm tired of ranting on this shit. But if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, guys. It really helps me out a lot. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.